So the other day I was watching Ninjago, as I often do. I'm trying to catch up before the new summer sets come out. Whip around and spin. Then popped into my mind a question which nobody has ever asked me, which is, can you build MOCs? So I decided to go ahead, give it my best try and just see what I could do. So yeah, here are the results.
See you cry, you don't have to feel this emptiness.
This isn't a MOC, this is a set, you can't use that. Alright then, fair enough, here's the actual
Maybe
MOC.
she's right, cause I don't wanna feel like I'm not me. And to be honest, I don't even know why I let myself get down in the first place.
So I did actually have the Forsaken Emperor's temple castle thing, but I didn't really like it particularly. It wasn't a particularly nice display piece, it didn't look great. So I decided to tear it apart. I thought I'd practice some of my rock work and stuff and just see how it went, and I think it went pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out actually. So obviously not everything that I've built here is from the set. I did use quite a lot of pieces from my own collection, of course, so I'd probably say that it's probably like maybe 30% from the set, and then 70% from my collection. But yeah, I didn't feel too bad about breaking the Temple of the Forsaken Emperor up, because, you know, I got a ton of spare pieces and whatnot, and I think this probably looks a lot better on display than the other one did. So in some MOC videos that I see, people have these cool tables where they spin it around and the set turns. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't have one of those tables, so I decided to ask my dad to do it for me. Alright, so just spin it around.
I don't want to, look, I haven't got time for this. Just take it where?
Alright. Which didn't really work, so you're just gonna have to bear with me turning it around with my hands, and it's not particularly great footage. So yeah, for the Forsaken Emperor's actual like chair thing there, you can see I've just kind of pretty much used the exact same chair that was in the set, but instead of putting the swords on the back here, I've just put some of those little cylinders on top of each other, 3 of them. And I think this looks quite nice. One detail that I would quite like to add in is putting some like ice around his hands or ice around the floor where he sits. I think that would be pretty cool. I've kind of tried to add that in here, but like at the back here there's some icicles and ice bits and stuff, just to kind of signify that he's kind of causing it. By the way, if you're wondering what the kind of internal structure looks like, I'll just try and pick it up and show it to you. This might fall apart and this might kind of ruin my MOC. So as you can see at the bottom there, there's just a lot of red like 2x4s, 1x6s and stuff, just building up the internal structure. So I kind of just pieced together the general sort of shape that I wanted it to be, and then I just, you know, built the structural thing, built it up, and then just put some plates down on top of that. So it's not a particularly sturdy model by any means. This is definitely not a play set, definitely something to be displayed. But yeah, I think for one of my first MOCs really, this is a pretty decent MOC. I don't want to blow my whistle too much, but I think it looks okay. This was also kind of a practice for when the new dungeons sets come out for Ninjago. I do really want to build a massive dungeon MOC. Get like maybe 2 30x30 base plates, put all of the sets together, build like a huge volcano within it. I think I'm just really excited for that, so I was just practicing some of my rock work to link in with that. So yeah.